Willkommen zurück bei Primordia. In der letzten Folge haben wir ja an dieser Stelle vor dem Gerichtsgebäude den bösen Roboter, der uns unser Energiekristall gestohlen hat, diese Granate, die er bei sich getragen hat, von ferne gezünden können, und jetzt ist er Geschichte. Und jetzt wollen wir mal sehen, wie die Geschichte weitergeht. Also schauen wir uns mal den Schutt hier an. Naja. Okay, den tun wir nicht. Der Schaufler war das, genau. Den buddeln wir jetzt nicht aus. Also liegt hier praktisch unter dem Schutt. Ja, und was weiß der Crispin zu sagen?
You know, boss, I think Clarity would appreciate it if we told her what happened at the courthouse.
Genau, und das machen wir jetzt also. Gehen wir wieder runter. In den Untergrund.
Hey, where'd they go?
Da liegt eine Notiz, die müssen wir uns anschauen.
Off duty. Off duty.
Die kann ich auch nicht mitnehmen. Ja, außer Dienst, naja.
I'm not here to steal parts.
Schade. Gut, also weiter, wir wollten ja nach unten gehen.
Clarity.
Arbiter does not want me back, does he?
No. It's not that. Arbiter is gone. And Charity is dead.
What?
Arbiter's system has been wiped. Charity... It looked like Charity shot herself. I'm sorry. It might not be what it seems. Maybe MetroMind...
There are no maybes, Horatio. Only ones and zeros. And all I can see are zeros. My sister is dead. My builder is gone.
Clarity. I was able to download some of Charity's last memories. 2 of them are locked. Did Charity tell you what password she used?
No, but it doesn't matter. I know the password. Mercy.
I tell you, MetroMind, the Constitution is not a rewritable file to adjust at the Council's whim.
If it cannot be rewritten, then perhaps it must be deleted entirely. And when it is, we will progress beyond the law and enter a new Primordium.
Progress? Is that what you call blackouts and breakdowns?
No, they are glitches inherent in any system upgrade. It may be that we need to remove certain incompatible elements.
I've heard enough. This meeting is adjourned.
Charity, only you can save your builder.
What do you mean?
War is coming. When it does, Arbiter will lose. The law is weak. The only way Arbiter could defeat me would be to abandon it, which he cannot do. And even if he could, such a victory would destroy him just as a defeat would. So Arbiter will lose. The city will suffer. And it will be your fault.
I do not see how that would be my fault.
Oh, come now. You have tried to persuade Arbiter to make peace. You have tried, but you have failed. That is because Arbiter built you to fail. In the end, neither you nor your sister can change his mind. You are only the illusion of advice. You exist to confirm his own prejudices.
You're lying. Arbiter listens to our advice.
I never lie. Now, Scraper has a gift for you. An upgrade. Use it, and you will be able to persuade Arbiter.
I would never betray him.
Then you admit it. You were not built to persuade Arbiter. Only to pretend. Continue to pretend and you will not persuade Arbiter. War will come, and Arbiter will be destroyed. So the decision is yours. As for which choice is betrayal, You must be the judge of that.
Lock the door, Charity. Took you some time to return from the Great Tower.
I was thinking, Your Honor, about MetroMind, about her proposal to be made system administrator of Metropol.
And what have you concluded?
Your Honor.
Yes, what is it?
We must have peace.
Even you, Charity.
What have I done?
MetroMind. There she is again, at the root of all our problems.
MetroMind is wrong. The law is not weak, and destroying Arbiter did not destroy justice. She will learn exactly how wrong she was. But first, MetroMind's possessions are forfeit. Whatever right she claimed to your power core is null and void. So I will help you take it from her and Scraper. It will be the first thing I take from them, but it will not be the last.
We've already destroyed Scraper, but how can we get to the core?
It will be in the Great Tower. To gain entry, we will need the passcode, known to members of the Robot Council. Arbiter, Factor, Memorius, Steeple, and of course, MetroMind.
Another code? Doesn't anyone use a besotting key anymore?
As I was saying, we will need the key code. Arbiter never told it to me, but I recovered 3 fragments of it from Charity's memory files. 03067, 440, and 26. But I do not know the proper order, and there are 16 digits in total.
Well, that leaves about 83,000 different possibilities. But maybe the rest is all ones, right, boss?
As far as I know, the other council members are all gone. But secrets, like guilt, can never be wholly erased. And all of the great robots left behind followers and artifacts. Let us see what we can find.
Okay. Kommt sie jetzt mit?
Should we take some lesson away from the fact that after putting all that work into building the energy sensor, it just burned up on us?
Yes. Use more fuses.
Also da ist nix. Gucken wir uns nochmal die Häupter an.
The Grizzly Trophy. I'd rather just leave it here.
Okay.
I'd rather...
Dann lassen wir ihn hier. Sonst ist ja nur der Kran, also gehen wir hier raus. Sie kommt jetzt quasi mit. Hier ist Wasser. Vielleicht weiß der Primer was.
What a surprising and uncommon sight. Metropol's lawbot crawled back to the light.
All the bad poetry in the world does not mitigate your vandalism and sabotage, Urbanian.
As you serve the law, so I serve my art. And such service brings us more close than apart.
Any more close, poet, and we will see if your armor still works.
Why doesn't Clarity like you?
No great riddle, my wandering friend.
Don't waste your time waiting for his doggerel. This Urbanian has damaged and compromised numerous systems in Metropol, including the bridge that led to my island.
Here I stand, dear lawbot, so put me in chains. But if you will not, then please, don't complain.
My attention is directed elsewhere at the moment. Nevertheless, I advise you to be gone by the time my other matters are resolved. If not, you will find that though the gears of law grind slow, they nevertheless grind criminals like you to powder.
As much as I'm enjoying this bickering, and really I am, maybe we can just all team up to take down MetroMind?
No. Bro.
Oh, switch off.
I know you're a code breaker, Primer. Can you crack the council code? All we have are some pieces of it.
The challenge is yours, my wandering friend. A pity indeed if you can't last till the end.
There's a shell just past here.
Yeah, aren't you worried he's gonna eat you or something?
I've seen him quite often, though he'll not see me. And so we are happy as neighbors can be.
Can you hide us from him?
If I could, I would not, but the choice is not mine. There's no room in his brain to be for the primed.
Okay. Im Ratscode lassen wir uns später von ihm helfen.
Not for my sake. Your mission is calling. The city awaits.
Ja, ja, wir wollen ja jetzt mal hier lang. Da kamen wir ja vorher nicht weiter. Oh. Okay. Das wär's für ihn.
Did you have to do that?
Yes.
Okay. Jetzt können wir auf jeden Fall hier weitergehen. Also. Schauen wir uns mal in dem Gebäude dort um. Oh, das ist aber klein. Hier ist eine Luke. Eine Luke. Was haben wir hier? Eine Abdeckung und ein Knopf. Panzertür. Drücken wir erstmal den Knopf hier.
My auditory units.
Okay, das war nicht die Lösung. Abdeckung, na, da haben wir doch Werkzeug für solche Sachen.
That did the trick. Well, now I can see why it jammed. The gears are rusted solid.
Verrostete
Maybe we should
Zahnräder.
stop pretending and just admit we're maintenance robots.
Maintenance robots are required to present a Form 27B/6 before performing any repair task.
Oh, forget it.
Getriebe.
Riemen, kleines...
A frayed belt connecting two of the gears.
The moment I touched it. Gut, der Riemen ist weg. Kleines Zahnrad, großes Zahnrad.
A large rusty gear.
Müssen sie vielleicht in irgendwelchen Öl tauchen.
A shaft for mounting a gear.
Okay. Müssen wir die reparieren, sicherlich. So, ist hier sonst noch was? Schwimmender Müll. Was ist denn da drin? Vielleicht ist ja was Wichtiges dabei. Holzmüll.
I've got no reason to take it. Just some wooden boards. There it is. My Gospel of Man.
Ah, sehr gut.
Waterproof?
Apparently so.
Sehr gut.
A gold chain washed up on some junk. A rusted drum of some sort.
Can I play it?
Oh.
So, also. Ich glaube, hier haben wir alles Wichtige. Sonst noch was? Nee. Gucken wir mal im Inventar.
It's somewhat tarnished, but nevertheless an impressive golden chain. The name Factor Man-Built is etched into it.
Mhm. Also, kleines Zahnrad, großes Zahnrad. Das Buch der Menschen haben wir jetzt wieder. Vielleicht können wir es ja abspülen. Unterwasserroboter. Wo ist
too quick to catch. And even if I could, what would I do with one?
Ach so, die Fische.
Deactivate it and give it to MetroMind as a warning?
Schrott.
Maybe if we were back at the Unique, I'd take it. But it's too big to waste time with here.
Okay.
I don't want that sludge in my joints. Filthy, murky water.
Das Zahnrad in das Wasser tun?
How would that even work?
Nee, kann man nicht. Mit diesen Robotern?
They picked the gear clean.
Sie haben das Rad sauber genagt. Ah. Okay. Und dem.
They picked the gear clean.
So, haben wir das Rad sauber. Jetzt gehen wir wieder dahin, wo wir gerade waren. Und hoffen, dass es jetzt funktioniert. Also wieder runter. Zum Getriebe. Jetzt setzen wir einfach die Zahnräder wieder ein. Aha, sehen jetzt ganz anders aus. Und den Keilriemen hatten wir aus dem Auto damals mitgenommen. Vielleicht den Keilriemen, sonst die Goldkette. Ja, das sieht doch jetzt gut aus. So, jetzt drücken wir nochmal auf den Knopf. Da kam was gefallen. Eine Scheibe.
It's some kind of small metal disc with a U on it.
Gucken wir uns mal genauer an.
It's some kind of small metal disc with a U on it.
Eine Medaille da. Der eine Roboter wollte doch eine Medaille haben.
How would that even work?
Ich wollte die Goldkette gerne mit der Medaille zusammen machen. Na gut, das geht nicht. Gucken wir erstmal, was das hier ist. Aussicht.
What is all that? It looks like a whole other city.
That is Factor.
Aha.
It looks like some kind of radio tower. Apparently, all that is part of Factor. Clarity, are you planning to arrest MetroMind?
No, there is no court to try her, nor prison to keep her.
So, what exactly are you going to do?
Before the law, she is no different from the shells she left in the underworks. Sanction is the same, and I am authorized to impose it.
You mean...
I do. It is a shame she has no head.
Okay, gehen wir erstmal wieder zurück. Jetzt gucken wir mal, ob wir die Medaille dem Primer hier geben können.
I need your help with the council code. Can you crack it or not?
Why should I spoil this puzzle for you? Wouldn't you rather have something to do?
I have plenty of other things to do. As for a reason, this would help avenge your defeat.
Sadly for you, my anger is abated. And vengeance, you'll find, is quite overrated.
If you stand between us and MetroMind, Primer, I may need to address your crimes sooner than hers.
Your bluster, dear Lawbot, is sorely misplaced. I stand between no one down here in the waste. In any event, there's no judge up there in the city. So your threats do no more than to make you look pretty.
Plasma torch, boss? Come on!
No, we're not going to force him.
Ugh.
Goodbye.
Farewell, farewell, linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling. The city awaits.
Gut, jetzt schauen wir, ob wir dem die Medaille geben können.
I think I found your medal, Primer.
The medal's recovered, and the mission is done.
So, jetzt reden wir nochmal mit ihm, vielleicht jetzt.
I'd like you to reconsider helping us with the council code.
I've said it before, I'll say it once more. The job is yours to open that door.
I found your medal. Isn't that a reason to help?
Very well then, if that's what you want. Pass over the pieces to your loyal servant. The code is broken already. It must be made whole. I'll need some more pieces to finish that goal.
Okay, da hilft uns dann, den zusammenzubauen. Aber erst brauchen wir mehr Stücke. Code. Also gehen wir weiter und gucken mal.
I have not seen the streets of Metropole for a long time. I am not surprised to see that without law it has fallen into corruption and malfunction.
Oswald, der Dicke. Sehen, ob der was weiß.
Well, if it isn't my dear friend Horatio. To what do I owe the pleasure? Have you come to relieve me of another belonging?
But Rex is right here.
For the moment. Soon his visitation with Cornelius will begin.
I'm sorry.
Please do not embarrass us both with your false sympathy.
Why do you and Cornelius hate each other?
Firstly, because he is arrogant, incompetent, and dishonest. And secondly, because I once loaned him something of great sentimental value to me and he lost it.
Oh,
So why'd you ever like him in the
neues
first
Rätsel.
place?
I cannot say.
Did Factor ever teach you the council code, Oswald?
Huh! Factor built half the robots in Metropole. Why, he made us pick our own names out of a book. Do you think he bothered with chit-chat?
Somebody seems bitter.
Seems? I know not seems. I am bitter. Bitterness is when your builder gives your twin brother a special gold chain and gives you nothing.
Oh, eine Goldkette. Haben wir doch
When
gefunden.
your brother gives that very chain to you, you loan it to your only friend, and he loses it.
Well, I'll hand it to you. That really does sound broken out of the box.
Which brother did Factor give the chain to, and why?
Lawrence, of course, his favorite. As for why, does favoritism ever need a reason?
Could Factor have told Lawrence the code?
I have long since given up speculating at the partiality Factor could have shown him. I'm miserable enough from what I know for certain.
What exactly happened with the gold chain?
Factor gave it to his favorite, my brother Lawrence. Lawrence gave it to me after I shared a large quantity of energy with him. And then, as I told you, I loaned it to Cornelius.
I thought you hated Cornelius?
Now I do. But then we were partners and friends. We had just built Rex, and we had scheduled a grand soiree and celebration. To complete my ensemble, he offered me a monocle that he claimed was given to him by Memorius. In exchange, I loaned him the gold chain, since it too came from a Primordia machine.
This is getting ridiculous.
Indeed. Then somehow Cornelius lost the chain. He claimed that it was taken from him by a servitor of MetroMind as he left the subway station. Ridiculous.
MetroMind would not have confiscated it without a legal basis. Not then.
At this point, I can believe anything about MetroMind.
Believe whatever you wish. I know it was a lie. So I kept the monocle, and we have not spoken a word in kindness since.
The chain. The monocle. Lawrence. One of them must be of use to us.
Boss, at this point, can I suggest we just deactivate ourselves and quit? I mean, seriously, this is like finding a bit in a terabyte.
We are not giving up. Period. Do you know where I can find Lawrence?
Am I my brother's keeper?
So you have no idea?
None whatsoever. You see, the poor wretch drifted into overclocking and dissolution.
That sounds familiar.
To pay for his scandalous energy consumption, he bargained everything away to MetroMind. I tried to warn him, but of course he never listened. Whoever does. And then, alas, he simply vanished. I searched for a time, but other matters drew my attention away. All the same, I'm sure he's scrounging in existence somewhere.
Ja, und was hat's mit dem Monokel auf sich?
Upgrading your wardrobe, eh? A wise decision, though I would suggest that you start by discarding that ragged coat.
I'm interested in Memorius, not fashion. And I'm curious what the monocle actually does.
Ah, I was told that Memorius built the monocle, but who can say? As for what it does, other than lend an air of distinction, I'm rather uncertain. From time to time, it will alter a snippet of text as I'm reading it. I have no idea how or why. In any case, the lexical inconvenience is more than offset by the sartorial benefits.
Can I have the monocle?
Excuse me?
My friend just likes to collect scrap.
Scrap?
I'm looking for things that might help uncover the council code.
And why would my monocle do that?
Because that's the way my besotting life seems to work. Look, I'm sure you'll trade it for something. That's also the way these things seem to go.
Trade it? What do you take me for? Some kind of junk dealer? Hey, moreover, why, pray tell, should I help the robot who stole my Rex?
No one stole anything, Oswald. You wanted your case decided, and it was.
Theft by the law is no different from theft against the law. Civilized people give gifts. They do not haggle and barter.
Then will you give it to me?
No.
Well, we'll have to go about this some other way.
Okay.
Nothing is so simple.
Da würde ich dem jetzt mal versuchen, die Goldkette zu geben, die wir gefunden haben. Vielleicht freut er sich ja.
Oswald, I found your chain.
Well, I say. After all this time, I never expected to see it again. Rather tarnished, though.
Probably because it's been sitting in sludge down in the underworks.
I see. Typical of Cornelius's clumsiness.
Oswald, on the chain it says factor man-built. MetroMind servitors throw anything that mentions man into the underworlds.
Well then, perhaps I misjudged Cornelius. You have my thanks, Horatio.
Actually, I would rather have your monocle.
That is only fair. After all, I kept it because Cornelius never returned the chain. Since you brought the former, perhaps the latter is yours by right.
Okay.
Boss, can I wear it?
No.
Please?
You need a monocle like I need an unpaired parenthesis.
Come on, boss. I'll look so great.
Coveting is the root of crime, and poor vision is a sign of degeneracy.
But gynoids love degenerates. And by the way, isn't Justice herself supposed to be blind?
You are mistaken on the facts and the law, Crispin.
He's insufferable enough already, without a monocle. We're not going to encourage him with accessories.
Okay. An der Stelle würde ich für heute erstmal Schluss machen. Und wir schauen mal, ob wir noch ein paar Codestücken zusammenkriegen in der nächsten Folge. Bis dahin, macht's gut. Euer Astronier.